Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today we continue to build decks led by the new legendary creatures from the upcoming Commander Mystery Boosters set. Leading today's deck is none other than the ocean's newest druid, Homer the Hermit. Homer the Hermit is a 3-mana 0/9 legendary crab druid with a landfall ability. I know, we're all tired of landfall, but this one's actually a lot of fun. It's a mill effect. Whenever a land we control enters, any number of target players each mills X, where X is twice the number of crabs, lobsters, nautiluses, starfish, and or trilobites we control. I love that we're just crawling along the bottom of the ocean, dragging people down into the depths of despair. Now, the one thing we've got to watch out for in a mill deck is those annoying graveyard players. Looking at you, Danon, with your Kess deck. So we'll want some nasty graveyard hate. Also, I've done something a bit odd with this deck. Our land base is very budget, but our ramp package is very expensive. You'll see why in a minute. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, T-Fury. Every day, T-Fury has new designs that are fairly cheap, but that's because they're print to order. So I've gotten into the habit of checking every day to see if they have new designs for myself or for friends and family. I've ordered scores of shirts over the last decade, and I'm so happy to finally be sponsored by them. Click the link down below to see new designs and to add to your geek wardrobe. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Real quick, before we get to our deck list, I do occasionally stream on this channel, and if you see me live, come say hi. I'll be building commander decks either for patrons or for future videos. So make sure you're subscribed and click the bell icon so you'll get notified when I'm live. Our land base consists of Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Opulent Palace, Deathcap Glade, Dreamroot Cascade, Shipwreck Marsh, Woodland Cemetery, Hinterland Harbor, Drowned Catacomb, Simic Growth Chamber, Golgari Rot Farm, Dimir Aqueduct, Bajuka Bog, Scavenger Grounds, Myriad Landscape, Evolving Wilds, Terramorphic Expanse, Broker's Hideout, Cabaretti Courtyard, Maestro's Theater, Obscura Storefront, Riveteer's Overlook, 4 Swamps, 8 Forests, and 4 Islands. Like I said earlier, a nice budget mana base. And yes, you want to be running the budget fetches because it doubles your landfall triggers. For mana ramp, we've got Cryptic Trilobite, Through the Forest Gate, Splendid Reclamation, Rampant Growth, 3 Visits, Farseek, Nature's Lore, Harrow, Cultivate, Kodama's Reach, Skyshroud Claim, Dryad of the Elysian Grove, Azusa Lost But Seeking, Burgeoning, Exploration, Icetill Explorer, Crucible of Worlds, Conduit of Worlds, Ramen-Up Excavator, and Soul Ring. One of my favorite ways to ramp is fetch lands plus the ability to play lands from the graveyard, plus the ability to play extra lands per turn, which is perfect for a landfall deck. Part of that package is always expensive, which is why our deck is about $300, but we can run cheaper lands. But it means we're running Evolving Wilds effects and basics instead of shocks and fetches. Our card advantage package consists of Sigiled Starfish, Sinister Starfish, Touchyova Benthic Druid, Growth Spiral, AC Tyrant of Gyre Strait, Muldroth of the Gravetide, the Gitrog Monster, Visions of Beyond, Windfall, Pull from Tomorrow, and Eureka Moment. Lots of ways to dig through our library and keep our hands full. For interaction and spot removal, we've got Leyline of the Void, Ashiok Dreamrender, Shark to Crab, Assassin's Trophy, Negate, Counterspell, Chomping Changeling, Heroic Intervention, Beast Within, Drown in the Lock, and Death Sprout. Lots of ways to remove graveyards and lots of ways to remove permanents, just how we like it. Our board wipes consist of Toxic Deluge, Singularity Rupture, Washout, and Aetherize. Lots of ways to remove annoying creatures. The core of our deck consists of Ruin Crab, Hedron Crab, Mirelurk Queen, Mutable Explorer, Phoenix, God of Deception, Scuttletide, Cherix the Raging Isle, Uchalon, Crabomination, and Shamble Shark. Lots of critters that help our commander mill more cards. Speaking of helping our commander, we've also got Loki, Lord of Misrule, Yarok the Desecrated, Spark Double, Starfield Vocalist, and Double Major. Gotta love doubling our triggers. Or, in the case of Loki, exponential milling. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 58 mana sources, but between 38 lands and 20 pieces of ramp. Heavy, I know, but we're a landfall deck. 11 pieces of card advantage. 11 pieces of interaction. 4 board wipes. 3 pieces of graveyard hate in Ashiok Dreamrender, Leyline of the Void, and Bojuka Bog. 1 sudden I win card in Loki, Lord of Misrule. Welcome to Math Class, dear viewer. Let us assume we have our commander on board as well as 4 other creatures that are a crab, lobster, nautilus, starfish, and or trilobite. So we play a land and each opponent mills 10 cards. 5 creatures, doubled to 10. But if we activate Loki and turn all of our creatures into copies of our commander, each opponent instead mills 50. Well, 60 because Loki's there and he wasn't a crab before. And if that land we happen to play is a fetch land, that means our opponents mill 120, which should win us the game on the spot. How delightful. Are you building a Homer the Hermit commander deck? What's your secret deck? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits at gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons. Waffles, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alex, Robert, Pi, Kazaros, Patrick Boomy, Osirus Leach, Luke, Mr. Salty, Daniel Zombie, Brian Waka, Talathia, Azander, Michael John, Jotun, and Anthony. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.